Oh yeah, what up? We're live. Episode 4. That's right. Talking about real estate. While we're talking about real estate, might as well take a look at some of Miami's finest views right here. Come to you from the Only in Miami studio with the homie Grant Stern. What up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Social Media Sucks Go. Turn this around in just a little bit, but here, this is the Miami skyline here, essentially, right against Biscayne Boulevard. If you look over there, that's North Miami Beach, and then if you look over there, that's South Beach, and then that's the Venetian Causeway right there, and that's just closed, and everybody that lives off the Venetian Causeway hates the people that are fixing the bridge, but the bridge is broken, so they're going to have to work right through that. All right, let's see if we can flip it around here. Yeah, so this is a casual scope here we're doing. Got my buddy Grant Stern's place up on the 26th floor with this view behind me. I figured, why not? Why be cooped up in my office? Let's mix it up a little bit. Anyhow, I'm going to let some people continue to join us here as we get episode 4 rocking and rolling. As you join in, just share this. Just swipe to the right and share it with your followers. We're going to be talking about social media and realtors, the real estate realm. I'm going to go on a little rant real quick on how I think everything is incorrect with the way probably 85% of realtors are handling their social media efforts. So I want to make sure that I'm not just going on a rant about what realtors are not doing. Most important, I want to be able to provide some resources, some tips, tricks, and tools, if you will, on what you need to be doing to make sure that your social media game's in check if you're a realtor. I mean, I'm almost tempted. I'm like that close to going to get my real estate license just for experimental purposes to see. I mean, I know I could sell like ever-living daylights out of a house, I'm sure. It's always a good thing to have, but if I was able to leverage my skills with social media, and skills meaning I'm able to effectively tell a story, and just like every single realtor that I run into in a networking event or that I meet on the street or whatever the case may be, I always let them know that as a realtor, people are buying from you. Now, you might hang your license in Caldwell Banker or Sotheby's or whatever the case may be, but they're buying from you. They're making the single biggest financial decision they'll ever make in their entire life with you. Not Keller Williams, not Century 21, with you. So what does that mean? That means you need to be selling yourself, which realtors do a good job of in person, but selling yourself through your brand by having an effective social media strategy in place that allows you to tell the story about your business, about you, about your listings, about the story of becoming a realtor, about the type of houses, the neighborhoods. I'm going to give you a couple tips today on what I feel. If I started to be a realtor this afternoon, these are the absolute top things, and I want to say top 3, but I might come up with 5 or 6, just because I constantly think about this a lot. Why? Because the real estate market has obviously rebounded, and the market is back. Buyers are buying and sellers are selling, and there's low inventory. That's always a good sign. Will this be another bubble? Who knows? But if I was a realtor today, these are the things that I would be doing. What up, Brian? What up? What up? What up? Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Happy Wednesday to you. Coming in from the beautiful downtown Miami. Got the Biscayne Bay behind me here. I'm at my boy Grant Stern's house. Big shout out to Only in Miami show on 880 The Biz. You can tune in, 880 The Biz. Follow them, Only in Miami show. Hashtag Only in Miami. What up, Dreamflower? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, I'm told that the more hearts you press, you do that by tapping. You just tap, 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 tap. And yeah. Hold on a second there. If you keep tapping the screen, it's a bunch of hearts, and then my replay gets put to the top of the list. So come on, help a brother out. I'll show mad love on yours, I promise you. You just got to hit me up and let me know when you're scoping. I scope, you scope, we scope. If you swipe to the right and share with your followers too, thank you. I appreciate that. You just like tapping like crazy. I mean, again, I don't know how that whole algorithm factors in. But anyway, great to be with all you guys. My name's Sebastian Rusk. I'm a social media strategist and author. I wrote a book called Social Media Sucks. If you don't know what you're doing, I've been in the social space since about 2005, late 2004. Early adopter, love this stuff. finally figured out a way to monetize it about 5 years ago. Did that through Social Buzz TV. Our agency helps brands create buzz and execute their social media strategy. So that's a little bit about me. I'm doing this show every day, because it keeps it consistent. I'm bringing some value to you, my community. I meet like 10 to 15 brand new people every time we scope it up here. So it is a win-win. I hope that you're leaving this scope today with 3 more things that you didn't come here with. Hopefully I can give you more than 3 things. All right, so do me a favor. Tag all of your realtor friends in this post. Maybe you're watching the replay. You want to share this on Twitter. Just tag your realtor friends on Twitter. And if you're sharing this replay on Facebook or you found it on YouTube, tag a realtor. They need to better understand exactly what's going on when it pertains to social media and selling houses, moving units, and social media. There's a big factor with social media pertaining to real estate. And here's why. Back to people buy from you, right? They buy from you. They make the single biggest financial decision that they'll ever make in their entire life to purchase a home with you. It's cute that you've got Keller Williams hanging your license and all of the technology. And by the way, big shout out to Keller Williams. They got some stellar technology. I met with my friend Sarah the other day. I don't know if Sarah joined in the Periscope or not, but she's a realtor here with Keller Williams, specifically joined them because of the technology. I mean, they have specific templates to go out and news and newsletters and listings and customization and Facebook and a back-end office and websites for their agents, just legit. It's great that you're with an awesome outfit like that, but people are buying from you. Don't ever get that twisted. Now, if I was a realtor today, I would make all of my efforts focused on video and blog posts. I would use Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to communicate with my community, share some content, Instagram pictures and whatnot, quick video clips, but I would utilize my YouTube channel to have an actual strategy in place. I'd be doing a walkthrough tour with my bow tie on. Don't have it today. It's a little hot in Miami. I got it. It's close by. The bow tie is close by. But I'd be doing a virtual tour of every property that I currently have listed, and I'd start to be doing pictures. I'd start to take pictures, and I would contact for sale by owner lists via Facebook. So I would get that list. I would type in the name and I would see who I knew as a mutual friend, and I would ask for an introduction to that person that's currently doing for sale by owner. I would do that via Facebook. I would do that via LinkedIn. I would do that via Twitter. It's a very easy thing to do. That list comes to everybody. If you're a realtor, you're able to access that. These people get absolutely hammered on the phone by realtors trying to list their property. These people think they can do it on their own. They need to better understand exactly the upside of working with an agent, getting it listed on the MLS, and that's a gradual relationship-based process. These individuals think they can get it done on their own, and in a high market, sometimes they can, but it's always easier with an experienced realtor who knows exactly what they're doing and they're really thorough. So I would do that with for sale by owner list. I would start a YouTube channel and I would start a blog, and I would start blogging weekly, not just about the properties that I'm listing. I would start blogging about the specific communities that I'm focused on. If I live in Brickell, I'm focused specifically on Brickell, Midtown, Wynwood, Coconut Grove, Coral Gables, specific areas there, and I want to be able to share with my community what news is taking place in those specific areas, not just my listings. I'm going to sprinkle in by default what my listings are, but there's too many realtors out there that are just shoving their message down people's throats, and most people aren't even in the market to buy a home. It's cool to look at homes and whatnot, but very rarely have I seen pictures that really help tell the story of what the realtor is trying to get accomplished. The last thing that I would do is, I would nurture my existing relationships. If I was brand new in real estate, I would nurture my existing relationships through social media. I would get back in touch with people. I would not say, hey, I'm a realtor. If you know anybody or you need to buy or sell a house, please hit me up. I would not say that. I would reach out to people strategically and come up with a conversation that I could provide value to them first, get some rapport reestablished if I've already known them, and then by default, they want to know exactly what you're doing. So there's about 10 or 11 big things to be doing as a realtor within social media, but the number one thing that I'm going to do a several part series on this because it needs to be said, and even if there's not a lot of people tuned in right now because it's the middle of the afternoon, the replay is going to be up. Feel free to share this replay, and then this is going to be on Facebook as well as on YouTube as well. But the number one thing I see realtors doing wrong is that it's just a one-way conversation. You're shoving your message down people's throat. I can't tell you how many times that I comment or post something like, I'd like to make an offer, or I'm interested in this property, I'd like to see this property, is this property still available? And I get zero response from realtors via Facebook and Twitter, and that absolutely blows my mind. Now, I'm not generalizing realtors, because there's a lot of awesome realtors out there doing a really, really good job. But for those of you not doing a good job, you need to hear it. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to be of a resource to you, provide some value to your real estate game so you can slang some more cribs and make some more dinero. You feel me? So I'm going to wrap, but we're going to keep it kind of simple. I was on this morning, a little Monday morning motivation, a little airplane going by. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I try to keep these things down to like 10 or 15 minutes, but they always turn into 30 minutes. But I'm not going to give you too much information today. But again, if I was a realtor starting today, even if I was a realtor that had been a realtor, there's a few things that I would be doing, and that would be a YouTube strategy with video and virtual tours and telling the story of my brand and helping people interact with me without even meeting me, and then starting a blog talking about my community and specific things and just being a resource to come out in my community. And I would also leverage social media to get out and massage and leverage existing relationships, rekindle existing relationships, have conversation, provide some value, and then by default people want to know what I want to do, or what I do rather for a living. So anyway, you got questions on any of this, send me a tweet at Seb Rusk. This is the Social Media Suck Scope, episode number 4, and I'm signing off here from the beautiful Biscayne Bay. Got questions, hit me up. Otherwise, we're going to see you mañana for episode 5. You got show ideas, you can tweet me about that too. Any questions, email me, srusk@socialbuzztv.com. Remember, if you can't be good at it.